What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and I got a little something different for you on this video. Some of you saw as a part of our power rating video that Batista does have a build if you've got some crazy things that hits insanely hard. I'll warn you, it's probably not a feud build. You're not going to run it in feud. Most won't anyway. But for boss battles, for tours, for pretty much anything else, this has some high potential and kind of shows his top end as a free character, although not free entourage. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. In order to run this the most powerful way, you do need Seth freaking Rollins and Goldberg. Both of them are creating one more Juggernaut gem. The running clothesline then is going to create 4 two-turn Juggernaut gems that basically are going to throw out power gems all over the board. The more important part of this, though, is that on the second turn, the power gems are going to get buffed by 165k with every single Juggernaut gem that's remaining on the board. So that gets pretty spicy pretty quickly when you take a look at that side of things. Now I am going to show you what he looks like post 99 MP. So we're not running your power gem trainer here or here. You are running this for your MP, black MP, plus 1 bonus with Xavier and Hogan. That's going to start your Juggernaut gem move loaded turn 1, but you will need a black swipe in order to get the front power slam ready for turn 2. But that's okay, because that's kind of when you want that one to go off, so to speak. But we are running completely strapless. There is nothing else on Batista. Even though we're on a test account, he does not have gear, and it wouldn't impact things anyway, because those are pyro gems that it buffs up. This is just purely Batista's power gem damage if you've got the ability to add the Juggernaut guys. And if you've got one but not the other, I had Goldberg since his debut weekend, but I just recently got Seth freaking Rollins. So this is something I can do on mine, but it's a long time coming. It's a rare thing, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to throw your Juggernaut gems and eat a turn, because you need to get that second black move loaded. Now these are all still 165k each, so they're not doing a ton of damage, even though there is a lot of them. But what you can do is the old 5 and 3 trick. So you start with the little 5 swipe, and then you can do a 3, or you can do the 3 right off. Just try not to hit as many power gems as possible. I know it's a little bit difficult here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do that one. So that's going to hit for nothing, like 5 million. It's pretty straightforward standard. But now, hopefully he survives this. We hit that. Okay, good. We're still good here. Now all the Juggernaut gems have gone off. These are doing 828 million, or 100,000 per. And if you wanted to, you could have thrown maybe one. You got to be careful because they'll start to overwrite big time. But you could throw one more of these Juggernaut gems in the mix. You can get these up to 1 million per, and then you can still do your 5 and 3 swipe tricks again. You can set it up. Of course, we're going to pin him this time, but you do something like that, then set yourself up another 5 match if Sammy doesn't break it for your next turn. But that right there should have done, well, you couldn't even see it, but that was about 45 million. I've had him hitting between 40 and 50 million per swipe, which, again, right here in Tour, it's great. I mean, if you don't have, I would say if you don't have a Ruthless Aggression character, that's better, but you've got Ozzy, or you should if you played that month anyway. But think about Boss Battle. Anytime there's a power gem, you know, it doesn't require you to make them from other, you know, it doesn't just throw them down like it's from the Juggernauts. So if you've got a boss battle where the Juggernauts aren't nerfed, or you don't have to worry about black gems, he would actually quickly become the best person to use for that. So yeah, just a little bit of hint on his top end. I showed you there. I want you to see it what he can kind of really do. Just the trick is we're going to go up against Zombie Sammy, and Zombie Sammy is going to sub us if we get into the third turn. But I want you to see, I've watched him hit 50, I've watched him hit 65 million, I've watched him hit some pretty big numbers, which is just cool, right? It is just crazy, just crazy cool. So I'll show you, kind of simulate what turn 2 would look like here, and throw out these guys. If we ever get props put onto the test accounts, I could actually Shango curse him down and show you an even better version of it. But so far, none of that's happened. All right, we'll do this. I don't want that to match, and then we'll right there, I guess, set up a 3 swipe as well. So I'm going to grab this gem and pull it to the left so that, well, it's still cascaded. I didn't want it to, but it's still cascaded. But that gets our gems out at least. Now I will throw one more power gem out here, or Juggernaut gem out here. It will create some issues if you create too many of these, because now it's going to try and create power gems, which would then overwrite all of these. So just be aware, if you do too much, you're going to mess up and you're not going to have what you want out of it. And then I'm going to take one swipe. Watch the damage. It's going to be up to, boop, 5 million. Now watch turn 2. That's okay. He got rid of some of our stuff. We're going to create more of them. Now they're going to get buffed. Now all of them are doing that 828. We could throw out more Juggernaut gems. There's room for them. I think even if we did 2, I'm going to even do 3 just in case he does get the sub on me. And now what we get to do, boop, there we go, is another set of 5. And, oh, I can't set up a 3. I'll pretend that one's going to be a 3, but that's okay. So this is going to eliminate some of our gems. It's going to cause those Juggernauts to go off. And we overwrote. I put too many out there. But still, see, if I wouldn't have done that, these would have buffed up again. But we're still at 828. And how much of that board do we have filled up? The entire thing. So 49 times 838K. That is going to hit right there for a metric ton. So you can see, you can do some amazing things with this Batista if you have Seth and Goldberg. I still wouldn't use him in feud. Obviously, he's going to be a little too slow for that. The fact that you have to eat 2 to 3 turns, depending on how things go, to make it happen. But tours, power gem, anything, boss battle, Gemania, etc. This is actually pretty surprising for this Batista that we've looked at a couple times. So let me know what you think in the comments section. Like this video, subscribe to Champions Chat, and then send this to your friend or faction mate. If you know that they've got either Goldberg or Seth, or both of them, let them know that this build exists, because it's actually kind of crazy what it can do. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.